Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome to my new Let's Play. Welcome everybody to Let's Play Yoshi Story. One of my most favorite games of my childhood. Unfortunately, for some... Actually, I'll get back to that in a minute. First we have the story. Out of the blue, the island fell, darkened by an evil spell. Was it casted by David Vonderhaar? Who knows? The blink of an eye, all it took, and the island became a storybook. And everyone became zombified and addicted to zombies in Call of Duty. Because they wanted that game, and also they threw everything, including the kitchen sink, just to get their hands on it. Oh, Baby Bowser's behind all this? Does he work for Activision all of a sudden? Who knows? And if you think that story is nothing but pure BS, then you're right. It is BS. That's not what happened at all. So basically, Baby Bowser cast an evil spell and pretty much turned Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And most of the adult Yoshis became zombified. However, some of the Yoshi eggs actually survived the whole ordeal, and now it's up to them in order to it's up to them to restore Yoshi's Island back to its former glory. And another thing, in order to restore the island, they have to rescue some tree, known as a super happy tree. Why? Why a tree? Why is it the source of all happiness? I really don't understand. Again, it's Mario logic, Yoshi Story. It's not really meant to be taken seriously anyway, so who cares? As long as we maintain our happiness and everything stays happy and... I'm repeating myself again, aren't I? Well, this is not going to be a good start. Nonetheless, our mission is simple. Get back the Super Happy Tree, restore Yoshi's Island, and get Baby Bowser off our island and just say, "Stay away from the summoner!" And that's basically that. I suppose. So, I guess I'll go ahead and start talking about this game. I first played this game on an actual N64 cartridge. And this was back, I think I got this game when it came out, but I got it for Christmas one year. I can't remember for sure, but either way, I had an actual copy of the game, and I took it down my dad's one weekend, and he had one of his friends over, or should I say, now his ex-friend, if you know what I mean. Anyways, one night, apparently this guy stole my copy of Yoshi Story and also my dad's driver's license. I don't know why, he just wanted to be a dick, I suppose. So with that out of the way, you may be wondering, how am I playing this now? I'm not playing this on the emulator, by the way. I actually purchased this game off of the Virtual Console on the Wii. So, yeah, I'm able to re-experience the game once again, and it's just as fun as it was so many years ago, and also just as challenging, if not more challenging. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and start story mode. Now, shall we? You may be wondering about the other modes. I will be covering them eventually. In this game, you can play... There are 6 pages in total, and each page has 4 levels in which you can choose from. However, you can only play 1 level per page, per playthrough. So in essence, I'm going to be playing through this game 4 times, and I'm going to be showing off all the levels. To unlock all these levels, it's actually a pretty simple task. By simple, I mean, you pretty much have to go around from the level that you're at and find super happy hearts or whatever they are, and there are 3 scattered per level. And also depending on the number of hearts you collect, the more levels you'll be able to unlock on additional pages. So, you may be wondering about these other hearts too. Why are 3 of the 4 hearts red and while the 4th heart is actually blue? Well, the red hearts actually indicate what levels are completed and what have been completed, and the blue ones obviously indicate the ones that have not yet been completed. So let's go ahead and get started with level 1-1, Treasure Hunt. Also, I'm playing this game with a classic controller because why not? Also, per playthrough, you will be able to, well, how can I put this? Choose a random lucky fruit. In this case, we have an apple, banana, a watermelon, and grapes. So let's choose our lucky fruit for the first playthrough, and it is an apple! Sweet. Lucky fruits, I'll go over them in a little while here. We have several different Yoshis to choose from, and there are actually 2 unlockable Yoshis in which we can find throughout different pages in the game. However, we only have 6 to choose from. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. We have the green, yellow, light blue, dark blue, pink, and red Yoshi. So, why not begin this playthrough with the good old green Yoshi? Let's have fun. Controls for this game are actually very simple. You use the left analog stick to move, push the B button to spit out your tongue, and also grab enemies and fruit. When you grab an enemy, you will actually turn that enemy into an egg. And also, depending on what color it is, it can also restore some of your health too. I think up to 3, depending on your color or Yoshi of choice. Oh, sweet. Nice combo. Another thing with eggs, you can, actually, I haven't even explained how eggs work at all. To fire an egg, just push and hold the Z button to fire that said egg, but since I'm playing on the classic controller, you would obviously hold the L button. But again, that's just for Virtual Console controls. I can't remember if her name is actually Miss Warps. When I was a kid, I always thought of this as the baby from Hysteria. You may not remember that show, but it was one of the shows that aired alongside Animaniacs and all of them back in the 90s. You may be wondering now, how do I get past this guy? Pretty simple. Jump into the air and do that. Ground pound. To do a ground pound, just jump into the air and push down on the analog stick. And also Yoshi is well known for doing slider jumps. You may be wondering, how do I do that exactly? Just simply hold the A button. Hold the A button while in the air. You can also gain some additional height by pushing and holding up on the analog stick. So that's actually very useful. Another thing I need to go over is some of the controls. More controls. More or less. Bleh. Me no speak English goods. At all. If you push and hold the R button, you can actually make Yoshi sniff around and he can find hidden secrets, depending on the certain circumstances that arise. Okay, hidden block. Let's see, what does this do? Oh, looks like it's a race. So, let's go! In this minigame, you just gotta race to the goal and get there as fast as you can. And also, you gotta, depending on how fast you get to the goal ring, or what am I thinking, Sonic logic? Depending on how fast you complete this race, you get a certain number of melons. In this case, it was 7, so sweet! 7 melons, and we get a super happy heart! Basically, what this does, it makes you temporarily invincible, doubles the length of which your tongue can extend to, and you can fire infinite eggs. And that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, you can't carry it with you when you're warping from place to place. Say hello to Poochie! Poochie is actually a pretty big staple and also a very important comrade in which you'll find in this game. The reason why he's so important is because if you free him, he'll actually lead you to secrets like that. So be on the lookout for Poochie and also just free him if you can. Another thing worth noting with the eggs, you can actually fire at a certain radius. Oh, dang! Stupid Shy Guy changing directions at the last minute. Hello? What is up with that? Me no no. Whatever, I'm happy again. That's all that matters. And my voice cracked. Alright, 5 more fruit to go and I can make the Yoshis happier. Alright, I may want to hold off on collecting additional fruit right now. Reason? Because I need to go and collect more hearts. Okay, well, that was lame. Also from Miss Warps. Hey, jerk! Another thing with Super Happy Hearts, you're completely healed. Just an FYI. Oh, sweet. Give me the coins! Jerk! Ugh, stupid Shy Guy. Could have got something from that. I don't know. I hope I didn't get screwed over a freaking heart, but there's only one real way to find out, and that is just to keep exploring the levels to the best of our abilities and just, you know, find whatever we can. There we go. Dang it. Another thing you can do with the Shy Guys, you can actually change their colors by grounding the pound, and any Shy Guys on screen will actually change to a different color. So this can actually be very useful upon, what's the word? Healing yourself? I guess that's it. Well, I only have one more fruit left to collect in the level, so let's see, how many happy hearts do I have? Only one. That's lame. Well, not so lame, but... here's the second one right here. Alright. Well, that's not so bad. Now we just gotta avoid fruit as much as possible. Also, I will be going for all the happy hearts, as many happy hearts as I can possibly find throughout my adventure. Just an FYI. You may be wondering, wasn't I supposed to be doing Sonic Unleashed right now? Well, if you haven't seen my latest status update video on that project, it has unfortunately come to an end. The reason is because of some technical issues that were beyond my control. And that is, what the heck? Another thing with sniffing. Depending on how close to the secret that you are, Yoshi's sniffing animation will actually speed up, and the closer you get, he'll actually get a little exclamation point above his head. Keep going closer. Okay. Where was it? Right here. After he does that animation, that means you're right there at the secret spot. So, there you go. Also, the coins actually go towards points. The more points you earn, obviously the happier you'll become, in a sense. But really, your happiness does come from fruits and eating and defeating Shy Guys and whatnot. So, yeah. What can I talk about now? Truth be told, I really don't know at the moment. Get rid of these bubbles, just because. Don't! Whatever. 2 of the 3 happy hearts will do for me. Heck, I can just proceed toward the next first level anyway. It really doesn't matter to me anyway, not for the first playthrough. Future playthroughs, though, it will matter quite greatly, so I gotta keep this in mind as I progress throughout my adventure. Okay, 2496, that's not bad, and that's for the first page high score. So, now that the first page is now complete, we now proceed onward to the next one. But first, an iconic tune. And so the adventure began. Yoshi set out to find the Super Happy Tree, because David Vonderhaar told you to. Poochie the dog helped out. Not even elephants could stop the Yoshis. So far, so good. If they could stay happy, the tree would be saved. Why, of course. Oh no, this is awkward. And the page turned, and the Yoshis grew happier. As have I. Alright, as you can see, since I've collected 2 of the happy hearts out of the last page, I have 3 of the 4 levels available for me to play through if I really wish to do so. However, this playthrough, obviously I'm going for the first levels, and then second playthrough will go through level 2, third playthrough will be level 3, and so forth. So I'm going to end this video here. This is General Snivy with Let's Play Yoshi Story. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we shall proceed onward to page 2, which is Bone Dragon Pit. So see you guys then.